and welcome to another episode of Tokyo Reds. John and I, we're just in front of the beautiful Tokyo Station Hotel, and unfortunately we're reviewing a defeat against Leicester City, who still currently managerless. And John, I'm going to start off. How was your feeling?
Shit. I am. Man, I'm so angry at that game. I'm angry at Liverpool. I'm angry at Leicester as well, but I'm angry at Liverpool. It's just, man, I thought that was it. After Tottenham, we've turned it around, but lo and behold, we're back to our formless form. You know, it's just, yeah.
It's similar. I got up at 5 a.m. Japanese time to watch that game. We're both working today as well. 5 a.m. and you know what? The first 20 minutes, I hate saying it, even before they scored, all of a sudden it was just flashbacks of Hull, Swansea, Burnley. I just feel something wasn't right. And yeah, even before they scored, I thought unless this changes soon. But John, do you think our approach to the game was wrong?
I didn't. I can't even remember anything we did that was all right. Like you said, the first 20 minutes, I can't even remember anything that we did that was impressive or thinking, oh, I can see what we're doing here. It seemed like there was just no plan whatsoever. And it was just shocking. It was a shocking performance.
Sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulties. But yeah, unfortunately, Leicester did take the lead. Vardy, and I hate saying it, but when I was watching, I just thought this is coming. And the worst thing is they get a goal, especially as Vardy even said, the amount of criticism they've had. They were fired up. And the fans were on side at that point. They needed the fans to go on side. But as soon as he scored, I actually just thought the worst. But John, regarding the goal, could we have done more?
The entire game was the case of that. We could have done more. To be honest, I can remember it. Second goal was the header. What was his first goal? I can't remember. Was it?
First goal, he gets through. It's like a through ball. He's one-on-one with Mignolet.
Yeah.
He just puts it
around him, doesn't he? Yeah, it was like what we were saying though in the last game. I know we're a very pressing side, but we haven't got the speed to keep up with Vardy. So you need to play kind of deeper. And we didn't do that. You've got Matip and Lucas, and they're no match for Vardy's pace. So the only way you can match that is kind of positioning, like we said. And Lucas's positioning in that game was, oh man, I never want to see him at centre back again. He shouldn't have been there in the first place, but I don't want to see him there again.
I'd agree. And in the preview, and I'd actually said I was impressed with him recently. I think he's ready to play centre back. But yeah, that was just horrible. And in fairness to Mignolet, he couldn't do much. It's one-on-one. Well done to Vardy for finding his form as soon as Ranieri gets the sack. Always seems to be the way, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think, Chelsea had that madness last year, didn't they? And as soon as Mourinho went, they all, pulled their fingers out their arses. And it's disgusting, that they haven't performed for him all season. And as soon as he goes, they put the game of the season for them. I don't think we did a lot to help. But, we certainly weren't, yeah.
I know. And that was the thing. Obviously, we'll get on to Ranieri and that later. But then, just before half-time, 2-0. I think it was about 38 minutes it was timed at. It was one of those, I thought it's a long shot, goes out to Drinkwater. He's from such a distance. I almost thought, go on, shoot. And then he shot. Mignolet, he's not even near it. You could argue the defenders are in the way. He sees it late, but still from that distance, someone should have got a block, or I think Mignolet should be doing better. That's me being very critical, but it was just gutting. So it was they've got two now. Their confidence is going up so much. Ours didn't seem to be growing at any point. We didn't seem to be fighting back at any time in the first half. It was so frustrating. But John, second goal, could we have done anything about that one?
Nah, I mean, like you said, I thought Mignolet had a great game, to be honest with you. I mean, even though we conceded 3 goals, I thought he had a really good game. There's not really much he could do about that goal. You could argue that we could close Drinkwater down a bit quicker, but it's one of them where the distance, the angle and the distance he is, you don't really expect him to score, but you should always cover your bases, I suppose. But for that one, yeah. No, sorry, that
like I say, watching it live, I thought, yeah, go on, shoot. And of course, it's his first goal of the season.
Of course, yeah. It's Liverpool, isn't it? So it's got to be his first goal of the season.
These players at relegation clubs, it's like, oh, it's Liverpool, hey, why not? Yeah, fucking hell. But yeah, half time, second half, we didn't really change too much. So the second half, I thought, if we can get an early goal, we've got a chance, and especially because they're recent form, they will be nervous. But unfortunately, as the game progressed, they then went 3-0 up. Can't remember who gets the cross in, but cross on the left, personally, I thought it could have been closed down. I thought it could have been blocked better. Again, for the header, this is me being critical. I'm still really pissed off, I'm not going to lie. That was just too easy. That was too easy, in my opinion. 3-0 at that point. Your thoughts, John?
Yeah, isn't it Lucas and Wijnaldum who he beats in the air? Like, I don't even think Lucas jumps, does he? He can't. If he watches the ball go, it's just like, what does he do in that position? But to be honest with you, even after the first and the second goal, there was just no reaction. And then, yeah, like we just didn't really. Because they weren't really as defensive as I expected them to be. I thought they were going to sit back for a large portion, but they, fair dues to them, they went for the win. Like we were saying in the last videos, they're at home. It's a relegation battle. They have to do it for their fans, and but yeah, there was just no reaction from us, and it was just a piss poor performance, to be honest with you.
That's the thing. At 3-0, I had that horrible thought of like, it's going back. Sorry to bring it up, but Stoke, I did just think, surely not, surely, because at the time, like John's saying, there was no reaction. There was just like, oh, they've got another one. We had some niceties in terms of our passing at that, but we just weren't threatening. And every goal they were scoring, they looked more and more confident. Yeah, it's just horrible, really horrible. But then we did get a goal back later on. I think it was about 68. Yeah, about 68 minutes. I actually thought it was really well worked goal, but unfortunately it's in vain. Yeah, nice little 1-2. Coutinho gets through, side foots it. Kasper Schmeichel couldn't even dive for it. He just literally watched it go in the corner. It was a nice goal, but I mean, there wasn't really a celebration amongst the players. I don't feel anyone was really kind of saying, come on, we can actually, let's go for it. There wasn't enough urgency. The remaining 22 minutes, what really wound me up was, right, 3-1, the whole stadium went silent. It literally went silent, and it was as if, actually, they're a bit nervy now. I personally thought we really just should have gone, literally kitchen sink at them for the last 22 minutes. John, what were your thoughts for the goal and the reaction in the last 22?
The goal was great, I thought. It was really well worked. It was the only thing I can remember from the game that we did. And obviously Vardy's first goal, couldn't remember that, but yeah, but that's the only thing I can really remember. And yeah, it was really nice play, really nice build-up, but you're like, where's that been all game? There's no point, well, no, but it's not good enough doing it in the 68th minute, saving your one good play. Yeah. And yeah, when we scored, nobody runs to grab the ball. Maybe they did, I can't really remember.
Coutinho did, but he didn't celebrate.
Yeah, did he get the ball though? I thought he scored and just ran back off.
I think Coutinho, after he scored, I think he picked up the ball, but he didn't celebrate. There was not really a celebration.
Maybe I didn't see that. I probably fell back asleep, to be honest with you. But yeah, and so even after that goal, we didn't seem threatening enough, I don't think. Yeah, like you said, it should have been kitchen sink after that, because it's Liverpool. Like, this is what we do, come back from like ridiculous score lines, So, but we didn't, and yeah, there you go, 3-1, I suppose.
That was the gutting thing. I mean, at 3-1, I really wanted to see, alright, not Istanbul, but like, you just needed someone. I know we're missing Henderson, but Milner, he's captain. I just wanted someone just to say, come on, let's get at them. 3-1 against the side who are really struggling for confidence up until this match. They hadn't scored in 6 matches. Vardy goes and scores 2 against us. Drinkwater gets his first goal of the season. They finally get a win. And I hate to say it, we're in a position that all of a sudden, yeah, we're still above United as it stands, but we're in real danger now of not getting top 4. This was meant to be a year that we were challenging for the title, and yeah, we might not even get top 4. We're going to be trophyless. It's a horrible feeling, but all to say, John, where do we go from here?
Fucking somewhere, anywhere. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Honestly, I was a complete loss because consistency. That's what we need to try and develop. But for some reason this year we've just been so inconsistent, and I don't understand why. It can't just be that teams have figured this out, because you think, okay, now something's just got to give somewhere. We can't be that one-dimensional with all those creative players. I have no idea what we do from now, to be honest with you. I think he's just got to change his kind of gegenpressing, or maybe stop getting the defenders to play so far forwards, because then at least you've got someone to run. I'd stop playing the defenders so far forwards and try and build up more from the back, and then just have maybe if you play Mane up front, so if you're even if you're slightly back, you can kind of play it through to him and he can pounce on the ball. I think that's probably the best thing we could try, but I don't know.
Similar feelings. I mean, the mad thing is we beat Tottenham, Arsenal's next match, and I'm actually confident that we'll go out and beat Arsenal. I'm very are you confident about it, or maybe not?
I don't know. Honestly, don't know. It's like, we could go there and smash them 4-0. Or they're pretty shit though at the moment, aren't they? So yeah. So I honestly don't know. I have no idea what's going to happen. Is it the Emirates?
Oh, it's
Anfield, isn't it? Because because it was closed, wasn't it, Anfield, for the renovation?
I will say though, away from Liverpool, because I know it's Tokyo Reds, we're Liverpool fans, but Leicester, I mean, I read quotes from, I think it was Robbie Savage and Martin Keown. Martin Keown was saying Ranieri, he'll be kicking the television if he's watching this. And Robbie Savage even said, obviously he's ex-Leicester, he said, they're playing like they did last season. But he said something didn't sit well with him. Like you were saying about Mourinho, something didn't sit well with him to watch them playing that well in the first match without Ranieri. If you're a footy fan, the amount of money you spend to go and watch these games... See, it happened with Chelsea last year when they were defending their title. It's happened with Leicester this year, where there seems to have been some kind of dressing room bust up. The managers got sacked, and then all the players reacted. John, is it possible that these players are actually... They've just gone out their way just to get him sacked? I know that sounds crazy, but...
It does, though, as well. I mean...
They've underperformed, literally.
Yeah. I mean, it's... Considering they won the league last year, did they lose 2 games in the league all season? Something like that. To go from that to... I know it's kind of like regressing to the mean. But... Yeah, something's a bit fishy about it, right? You know what I mean? And it's one of those where players are always gang together on the manager, because obviously it's that kind of power struggle and stuff, isn't it? But if they have done it, it's fucking disgusting if they've done that.
It is disgusting. Ranieri, I mean, even in success, he was a gentleman. Mourinho, I'm not as keen on, but you know what? Fans pay a hell of a lot of money. They travel around the country. In some cases, they travel around Europe. Seriously, if these players, the amount that they're getting paid, if they're actually deliberately underperforming, I think they really need to be punished for that, because it's not acceptable. I don't care what's going on with your manager. You do your job. And again, I know it's non-Liverpool, but I would feel angry. Well, if I was Ranieri, I'd feel angry. But as a Leicester fan, I feel furious. Like, where's this been? Where's this been all season? And the fact that it's the game after the owners show up, I think it's disgusting if that's the case. But back onto Liverpool. John, any positives from the game?
I thought Mignolet played great. Like I say, it sounds mental because we conceded 3 goals, but no, he was really good. I think it's like he stops it's like a 2-yard shot from, is it Vardy?
Vardy, yeah.
Yeah, on is Okazaki? Is this header?
The Okazaki header as well, yeah. It's a couple of saves.
Yeah, no, he did. He was man of the match for me. Well, spoilers, but he was man in the match for me. Coutinho's goal, I suppose, it was a well-worked goal. And that's kind of what we've just been missing, is that fluid play that we were so used to at the beginning of the season. So, but besides that, no. He was not.
Similar, yeah, I'd second that. I thought Mignolet man the match. That's the worst thing. I'm thinking back about the game. I watched the whole game, and there wasn't much. I mean, people were joking on Facebook today about Klein doing some amazing skill for a cross, which that's great, but it doesn't win your matches.
Yeah, obviously it doesn't win your matches.
Yeah, Liverpool seriously just sorted out. I really hope we win the next match, but I'm just gutted now because I'm going to say for the first time I do think the title push is pretty much over now. We're 13 points behind Chelsea. 12 games to go. It's going to be, in my opinion, it's going to be too difficult, especially how strong they are. But top four, John, what do you reckon?
It's possible. The mad thing is I can see us not dropping points to City and Arsenal. I could see us going there, either getting a draw or winning. But it's everyone else. We can't get a result from anybody else. And if we don't sort that out soon, then I don't think we'll get. Obviously, we won't get top four. I think March is going to be a big month for us. I think at the end of March, it's probably going to be a good indicator where we're going to finish. If we're not in the top four at the end of March, then maybe it is the 5th or 6th or whatever. But yeah, that's as unfortunate as that sounds. Kids said like 2 months ago we were like, oh yeah, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say it. So, but yeah.
I really hope we go through the top four, but in all honesty, that the way we've started, I honestly don't know what to expect. We could finish second, we could finish 6th. Guys, give us your thoughts. Hopefully we bounce back from this. Forever optimistic. I hope we go on an amazing run, but sometimes Liverpool make it hard for us to be optimistic. But yeah, guys, give us your thoughts. Please like and subscribe. It's been Tokyo Reds, Tokyo Station. Have a great week ahead, people. Cheers.